Sagittarians. Happy Friday to all the beautiful Sagittarians out there. Welcome in and welcome back. You guys, my name is Elena, if you've never viewed me. And welcome back to all the beautiful Saggies. Okay, you guys, a lot of big things are going on right now. Pluto has gone direct, which is a good thing. I feel that with the energies going on in the world right now and around all of us, it's about making some big choices about our own happiness. So I'm going to let the cards talk to you. Now, Sagittarians, if this sounds like something you're going through or feeling, then this will be your reading. I have two cards, apparently, to start with. I have the Queen of Fire. That's my Sagittarius. You guys, this is you. And it's the essence of you. Charismatic, determined, fiery, passionate, attracts all the right people. Beautiful, intuitive energy around you right now. Really feeling like there's a sense of you that's coming back. Because when Pluto was in retrograde, you guys, we weren't having the clarity and epiphanies we needed to see certain situations in our life that may have been blocking us. I do have the Five of Swords. So right now, Sagittarians, because that Queen trumps that Five, I feel sources saying that you may be reviewing some things that have been spoken, things that have been said, and you're starting to see the light of a situation. Now, you guys, this is good for all placements, whatever resonates best for you. I am a messenger. I cannot resonate with everybody. I'm going to go by how I feel in the cards. So, like I said, you guys, I'm just going to let the cards play out now, but I feel that right now you're finding your own space about what you want to go towards from the things recently that you've been through, which I'm going to look about having the clarity and truth of what you want to go after now. It's like there's a sense of power coming back inside of you, Sagittarians. Current energies for Sagittarius. This reading is for. What do I need to see? Strongest energies around the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you. Wow. Anything else? I got a lot to say. There's your planet, Jupiter. Wow, Sagittarians. Now, this is actually beautiful with the Hermit. And I feel right now, if this is your reading, you are doing a lot of introspection about the things going on around you that are almost giving you a sign of something that you know is going to change. And now the Hermit is beautiful energy, but the Hermit is in deep introspection with its inner light about you taking a chance with something for change. I feel if this is your reading, you want change, you're determined to have change, you know there's going to be a definite energy around you to jump on something. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So it's a lot of earth energy, but that's focused on your structure, your stability, unions, jobs. All right. Okay, look at this. I got one that's sideways down here. It's the Four of Wands. So right now around you, the Four of Wands, you guys, is beautiful fire energy, but it's about gateways are opening. So the Four of Wands is celebratory good times, but if I had to speculate on what I'm feeling right now, I feel that you're in a deep place about change. I feel that there's some things around you that have been stalled out, and it's almost like you're waiting for just things to open up, but you're in reflective energy about what you want to go after for something with more structure, and maybe it's about with the right people and right connections and the people that haven't been so pleasant to be around. I have 9 of Wands, wounded energy. And then I have you, Sagittarians. I love to see you show up at your readings. Beautiful temperance. You are in this new energy right now of realizing there's things that have been stalling you out about what you really want to go after. Because this is resilience, but this is also feeling like you've been blocked about something. And right now you're losing a little patience with something, but at the same time, before you jump on anything, you're really doing some introspection about what you want for something with more structure and stability and the right people. I feel that right now, before you take a leap of faith and do anything, you're really making sure everything you do is going to be the right one. But I feel like there's an energy around you of just feeling like you're getting fed up about something. Page of Cups, beautiful Queen of Earth, the Knight of Love, and then there it is, the Hanging Man. And so you've been in a place of limbo about something, but the Page and Knight of Love is telling me that you have a lot more determination to go after what you want for your own heart happiness. And this is the Queen that will achieve it of structure. So, you know, the Queen of Earth, you guys, is a big energy, male or female. It's the essence of it, but your intuition is telling you something. Your reading has a lot of structure and stability in it. Page of Cups is sideways. I feel that you're leaving things behind that weren't fulfilling you as much as you wanted. It's new water energy. It's young energy. But now you're getting this new energy about, what about my happiness? I'm determined to go after something that I'm going to feel happy with. Because the Hanging Man is telling me that there's some things that are leaving you in a place of limbo. And I really do feel like you're getting sick of it. I'm just speaking bluntly because you're Sagittarius. Now, ooh, Sagittarians. The Queen of Fire. Wow. No, it's the Queen of Swords. You guys, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Earth. And I saw the Queen of Fire come out early. You got a lot of power behind you right now. You know, the Queen of Swords is beautiful Libra energy, but you're really in a place of review and you have your sword straight up. I feel with the Queen of Earth and the Queen of Swords and your Queen of Fire popped out earlier, I feel right now you're really in a place of review about what you feel you deserve and what you want. I feel you're getting sick and tired of working with certain situations or certain people that have kept leaving you in a place of, am I doing something wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, Sagittarians, because you're my rising. I know what I'm feeling. 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups sideways, 5 of Swords is sideways, and your last card for your current energies is you can't take much more. So you guys, the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, this is all fire energy because you have the 4 of Wands that flew right in front of me and, you know, on the floor. But it's telling me that you're in a big energy right now, Sagittarians, for change. It's like you want change, you're craving change. Where did you come from? And, you know, this is about trusting your own inner light and using wisdom. I feel that there's something going on with you right now that has been leaving you in a place of limbo, but the Hanging Man is a place of daring ourselves to be different and changing our perspective. You guys have the 3 and 10 of Pentacles, so this does have something to do with money, structure, and it could be people that you're working with, unions, relationships. I feel that there were some things recently behind you or currently that perhaps you were only getting a little bit back and you're determined to go after something that's going to fulfill you with your heart with that Knight of Water. You guys, whatever you're going through right now, I feel sources telling me you must realize that everybody you've been connected with has been teaching you something about you. And if there's something that isn't sitting right with you right now, you really need to get into your own energy because Queen energy is very intuitive about what you truly want from your own hard work and diligence. Queen of Swords is the Queen under review that's very intuitive, very open, but that Queen won't only, it's only going to tolerate so much if it doesn't feel that whatever it's getting back is the right energy. And then you popped out earlier and I feel sources telling me, you know, you can trust your own intuition now, Sagittarians. Things want to align and change. But if there's things that you've been replaying and there's certain situations that you just are at a point of like, I don't know how much more I can take, sources telling me, well, if you get in your own heart space and go after what you want, gateways are trying to open for your own happiness. Okay. Now, you guys, I know, but, you know, when your planet shows up and you show up, I'm just saying right now, you're after change. And, you know, Jupiter always works with you, Sagittarians, lucky Sagittarians, that, you know, as long as you go ahead and try to make things work with you and know that whatever you truly want, you have the energy to attract it and go after it. But sources telling me that sometimes we have to realize that things that become burdens and weights and feel like, I don't know how much more I can take. Sometimes we have to look at the things in our life that it's time for us to start to go after the things that we want with our own heart happiness. Because the Knight of Hearts would never bow down to a challenge. So right now, just have a little more patience, and I just want to say something to you as a tarot reader that you really need to just be diligent about what you want and stay focused, because if you do it in the right way, that wheel will align everything at the perfect time and play out in your favor. So before you do anything rash, it's slow and steady is going to win the race for you right now, I feel. You got something aligning for you in a beautiful way. And we go through things in life all the time, testing our own patience and what we feel we deserve. Now, I don't know who this reading's for, but I know it's for somebody. So let's look at your recent past. Yes, the recent past, just a little bit. And, you know, there's always messages there about us. King of Fire, a lot of determination and courage. Queen of Fire. But there was a lot of things that kept making you feel like you were completely isolated and alone. So you had a lot of drive behind you recently. You know, that is just beautiful. But at the same time, the Five of Pentacles is just a place of feeling like you were isolated, alone. Maybe you felt like no matter how you tried to do the right thing, things just kept pushing you out in a place of, is this what I want anymore? Because that's what I feel. All right, we're ready. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Recent past is going to bring me to your current energies, and there's messages here for you, Sagittarians. You guys, I want to thank you all for showing up at my live. I only gave a 10-minute notice. I wanted to try it out. I thank you all. Victoria, thank you so much. You're just amazing. And you guys, all of you who showed up, it was awesome. But now, when I do decide to go live again, I will have somebody in the room writing down all the questions, because there was no way. I only thought maybe 100 people would show up because I only gave like a 10-minute notice. But it was way more than I could handle. So I'm preparing myself for next time. And if I didn't get to your question, I do apologize, but I will be ready next time when I decide to do it. All right, recent past for Sagittarians, you guys. Thank you for being patient here. Here we go. We're ready. Thank you. What do you want to show me for Sagittarius? Recent, just a little bit about the recent past for messages. Thank you. For the sign of Sagittarius. Just a little bit, please. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Perfect. Just listening outside. Six of Wands, card of victory, wanting a victory, being determined. Like, I feel you're putting a lot of energy into just a place of what you wanted to feel like you were going to have some type of achievement. Page of Swords, because here comes the big ends, Judgment. Okay, so Judgment is telling me that you went through some things recently behind you that was teaching you about shifting your viewpoint, what victories were. Because Judgment is a big card asking us about a judgment call of the things in your life that you feel weren't achievements. And you know what? Sometimes this is a little bit of pride and ego, but I do feel that Judgment is saying, well, you put a lot of work into things, Sagittarius. You've grown, you've evolved, but you had to do some judgment calls on the things in your life that kept leaving you in a position of feeling like no matter what you did, something was putting you behind your own energy of resilience. Because this is wounded energy. It's like no matter how you tried, something kept pushing you down, I feel. It's what I feel. Oof. Kaboom, the Tower. So you had a lot of revelations recently behind you. And these are just like things that kept happening. It's like the Tower is a wake-up call to change a part of our lives, change a part of us. But the Tower is actually a good card. It may be bad at the time we're going through it. I had told you Pluto was in retrograde, but it's direct now. So there were some things going on that was putting you in a place of isolation and wounded energy, but Judgment and the Tower are telling me you had to really review some things that maybe you've outgrown. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Fire, and here comes the good old Devil. So the Devil is toxicity and things that kept pulling us in the wrong direction, that we feel chained to. The King of Fire was telling me you lost some courage and determination because things felt toxic. But behind you recently, there was always a golden new beginning and a golden new opportunity, and this is what I feel you wanted. There's a big message coming up. I know it's going to be a whammy. I can feel it. I just feel it. I got the Knight of Wands. This is your energy. The Ten of Swords and 2 cards left coming into your current energies. You guys, you are the Knight of Wands. This is your energy. The Knight on a mission. Determined, charismatic, fiery. But there were some hurdles you had to get over about the things that were now telling you to leave something behind. So I would just say that whatever you went through, you had to do a judgment call on, was it serving you anymore? I feel there was a lot of things you were determined to get over on your own with courage, but at the same time, you were going through something recently behind you telling you that maybe it was not for you anymore and you've outgrown something because you learned a lot of valuable things about yourself with Judgment and you were ready for new beginnings. I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands around you right now with the Nine of Pentacles is telling me this is new energy of excitement, adventure, getting ready for something new, polishing your wand, new eager energy. But the Nine of Pentacles is saying Go ahead and get yourself ready for something new. But the Nine of Pentacles is telling me everything that you go after, make sure it's very grounded, and know that if you want it, keep putting the work into it to achieve it. That I feel Source is saying that there's a lot of things trying to align for you for new beginnings. The Nine of Pentacles, you guys, is a beautiful energy about self-mastery and achievement, but the Page of Wands is telling me you can go ahead and get ready to start venturing out. But make sure everything you put the work into, you keep putting the work into it to achieve it, because you're very determined to go after something, and I feel what you want around you right now is all new. And, you know, you're under review about a lot of things. You've climbed the ladder. The Queen of Wands in the beginning of the reading is telling me that right now, Sagittarians, you have an inner light guiding you. There's a lot of things you've been through to teach you about your own wisdom. You guys are the great philosophers, Sagittarians, and it's time for change. I feel that there's something going on around you trying to show you that it's time for you to move on from something. Don't lose patience. Just keep putting the work into something until you have what you want and you feel like you've achieved it. Could be a new relationship, could be something that you're trying to put work into for new in your life, but I do feel there's something new around you that you're determined to go after. You're ready to leave something behind. All right, let's look at what's coming in for you now, because it's going to be beautiful. How do I know? I just know. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Okay. Okay, you guys, I don't know who's under these decks. I'm going to take 3, and then Source is just going to let them fly out. So here we go. This is your field of dreams. They're eggs. These are the incoming energies in the next week to 2 weeks. And Source is telling me that you need to start nurturing the things that you truly want. Because fairies always represent our dreams, our magical energy. But look at all the fairies sitting on their eggs. And I feel Source is telling me if there's something that you want to come into fruition for your tomorrow, maybe it's time for you to start nurturing your own dreams and belief system. Source wants me to tell you, keep moving forward. Do it slow and steady. You know, as long as we keep moving forward slow and steady, everything will come into fruition, because you're switching over into some things, and it's the butterflies, metamorphosis, telling me that you're about to leave something behind and it's a part of yourself. I didn't have to throw it at me. And then I got cleaning house. And cleaning house, you guys, is not only external, but it's internal cleaning. I feel Source is telling me that there's a lot of new things coming your way for you. But everything I feel about your incoming energies is about, you know, that energy of knowing that we want something so bad, but we have to realize that slow and steady is going to win the race. You know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I feel Source is telling me if you want something of change, start planting your seeds and don't give up on your own dreams and wishes. Nurture them. That's what I feel. Let's look. All right, incoming. We're ready for Sagittarius. What would you like to show me? Strongest. Thank you. Incoming for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Are you guys ready? You guys, this is the dream catcher, and there is a compass here, but the dream capture, oh my gosh, the dream capture. So the dream catcher is about our wisdom, really trusting our divine self. And I feel Source is telling me there's a lot of things that want to shift in your own life, but it's about trusting your intuition and getting into your own wisdom, Sagittarians, and know that there's something around you that is trying to shift. I feel that Source is telling me the dream catcher is a very wise energy, but it's about what is it that you're putting out there that you want to pull in. Because if you look at the dream catcher, you see the yellow energy around its head. It's like that is the golden energy of attraction and abundance. That's how I landed on YouTube from the dream. I saw that gold energy in my dream. There was a message there, and everything that followed told me something. Unexpected visitors. Knock, knock, Sagittarians. A lot of new doors are about to open. And Source wants to give you one more message about the incoming energies. Everything that you want is in your energy, because I speak of energy every day. We are our own creators. What blocks things from coming our way is our self-doubt and giving up. And I feel Source is telling me there's a lot of new doors getting ready to open. Trust your divine self and know that if you keep putting something out there with positive energies, you're about to catch something. And it's a part of something you truly want for your own happiness. And Source wants to tell me to tell you, It's about your commitment, your hope, and your faith. If you want change, be committed to it. If you want to catch your dreams, be committed to it and never lose hope. I have the magic stream, and then I have the sun is upon you to climb any mountain. What gives us the courage to climb a new mountain? Optimism. But the magic stream is going after things in our life that we truly want for our own happiness with love. I feel sources telling me as long as you flow in the right direction, the sun is going to be upon you to give you the courage to go after what you want. You guys, the sun can do anything, and I feel sources telling me as long as you flow in the right direction for your own happiness, because when we're true to thyself with our heart, everything flows us in the proper direction. We're always guided, you guys, but we must change our energy and we must do what is right. The sun is on top of you to give you the strength and courage with optimism to climb anything that you want to get to the top with. I have peaks of joy. I have a lot of new sparks. And then they gave me the dragon is out of the cave, dragon's lair. So what are dragons? To me, they're power, fire, wisdom. I feel sources telling me if there's things in life that you want for change, start to create your own sparks. As long as you go after anything that you feel is going to make you happy, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Anything that you truly want, sources tell me, put the energy out there and watch the new doors that are about to open. The sun is upon you to help you climb a new mountain with optimism, but if you go towards things, make sure you go with it with the things that you feel you're going to love. I have the balancing act, and then they gave me a new moon, the stork is landing, and the book of education. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful. See this? See this entity? Has a light, there's a book, the stork, the new moon, and the balancing act card number 11. You know, everything is about the choices that you make. And source is saying that if you want something bigger in your life, if you want something to come your way to open up many new things, make sure you do everything in the right way and make sure you watch your energy every day in the right way and know that something in your life is about to shift. But if we don't watch our own energies and make sure the things that we go after is something that's going to fulfill us for our own heart happiness, how can we get there? Because I feel sources telling me there's a lot of new power behind you, Sagittarians, that's going to take you far. And if you believe in the unexpected in a beautiful way, sources telling me, then you shall have it. Because unexpected visitors are new doors opening up out of nowhere. But sometimes we have to have our own strength and courage through our optimism to go after what we want. And sources telling me there's many new things pushing you in the right direction, because underneath those other cards is spirit of place. Follow your spirit, follow your drive, Sagittarians. Something beautiful is trying to show you a new direction where things are going to start to align. And I don't know why people think that their dreams can't come true. If there's something more you want in your life, if there's something bigger you want in your life, start creating it with the golden energy of abundance and do it with your heart. Something beautiful is coming your way to give you optimism to climb a new mountain. Your happiness is more important than anything else, and the happiness of the people you love. And I feel sources telling me you can create anything you want right now, Sagittarians. Have the revelations to set yourself free and know that whatever you truly want, it's in your own energy to get that wheel to move and shift it in the right direction to catch your dreams. Make sure everything you do it in a white light of faith. This is card number 11, and let your ship come to you. We all have choices to make. A lot of new beginnings are here for you because this is a new moon and the stork is about to land and it's going to light something up inside of you for a new chapter of your life. We have to watch our energy. Beautiful. You guys, you know when we start to put the energy into ourselves and what we want to create and we believe in it, it's a lot of work. It's not something you can do for 2 days and be like, oh, it's not working, forget about it. It's time. It's constant watching our energy and things just start opening up. You know, after 3 months of continuously putting our energy in the right way, I'm just telling you guys, it's just a ball that just keeps opening up and things just keep coming from all different angles of life. Beautiful. Now, let's get some spirit guide messages because you know they want to talk to you. Loving your reading, Saggies. Six of Cups is under the deck. Seven of Cups is underneath that. And the Ace of Swords breaking a barrier of truth. You know, that Ace of Swords is steel, doesn't sway, but that Six of Cups is, sometimes we have to remember that nostalgia plays a big important part of our life, memorabilia, but also embracing our inner child. Seven of Cups is about choices. Ace of Swords is about seeing the truth and clarity of the things in your life that's going to make you feel alive again. That's what I feel the message is. Seven of Cups, there's only one good cup in there. You can't have it all. It's about the one cup that you're going to feel with your heart. And the Ace of Swords is telling me triumph and success is all around you. Have the truth to set yourself free. Go after what you want. There's victory and success to be had. That ace will not sway. Okay, I've been talking. We're ready for some messages for Sagittarius. And then I'll get some angel cards and then I'll roll into the love energies. But let's look. What would you like to say to Sagittarius today about their reading? Any messages? Thank you. What would you like to say to the sign of Sagittarius? Thank you. Anything else? Messages for Sagittarius about their reading? First card out is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, you guys, is a beautiful card. You know, it's all about memorabilia, nostalgia, learning to embrace our inner child, and swinging your swing towards the sun. Like, what is going to make you feel happy, set you free from the things that have continuously wounded you, from the negative seeds that have been implanted in your mind? And then I have judgment. Maybe it's time to do a judgment call on certain things that have been holding you back. Because judgment is a compassionate review, telling me that there's things that you've gone through, that it served its purpose. You can release it now because a new beginning wants to be birthed. And it's a big, fiery, passionate one. You know, you were built on the fire, the Ace of Fire, and it's like your own passion, your drive. I feel if there's things that have been blocking you and you feel like there's some part of you that has not been being fulfilled, judgment is saying, let's do a judgment call on it. You've grown, you've evolved. You not need to go through it anymore. Go after what you want. Here we go. I have strength and courage, and there's that Ace of Swords. So Source is saying that as long as you have the truth, as long as you're your own visionary of your tomorrow and do not sway what you want, it will give you an immense amount of strength and courage to go after it. This is the Ace of triumph and success, but it's also the Ace of breaking your own barriers. That eagle's going to soar, and it soars far, but it's about being your visionary with your own strength and courage of what you want, and triumph and success is waiting for you for some new beginnings. Four of Pentacles, and then I have the Two of Wands, Sagittarians. Okay, it's a message. I'm just going to relay it. Sometimes we get so consumed with holding on to something because we're afraid that, well, what about money? Or what can happen? It's almost like resistant to change energy. But Source is telling me that if you hold on to something too tight, if you hold on to something out of fear, it can't push you forward towards all these new beginnings, Sagittarians. I just feel like Source is telling me you've been thinking, you've been wanting, and Source is saying if you go after what you truly want, there will always be an immense amount of strength and courage around you to achieve it. Because the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is saying as long as you choose to take a bold step forward with your own fire energy, something's going to push you in a new direction. Stop holding on to things that just aren't feeling right to you anymore. I got the King of Fire, Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and I'll save these two messages for last. Are you ready? Once again, the Tower is a wake-up call. It's things in our life that they're just not working with us anymore. And no matter how long we choose to hold on to them, we just keep having these wake-up moments that maybe there's something in my life I need for change. Seven of Pentacles is telling me to tell you if there's something bigger and better you want, start putting your energy, it's earth energy, which is slow energy, about investing in it. And the King of Fire is telling me to tell you, you have the determination and the courage. Keep your eye on your prize. Know that you will achieve it because that's the king that does. The king may fall down, but that king gets right back up in the race. Now here's your next few messages. I have Justice. I have the Three of Wands. I have the Nine of Pentacles, and then they gave me the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter. Sagittarians, anything you want in life is really about you putting the work into it to achieve it. The more we get into an energy of knowing we will achieve it, we will have it, very slow energy. But this is telling me that it's only at a distance that you will bring it in. Justice, you really need to look at the things in your life because we are in Libra season about what's been right, what's been wrong. Have your scales felt balanced? Are there things you've been seeing that have been unjust? Maybe it's time for you to do a judgment call and call justice on it. You know, maybe you need to ask yourself, is this really making me happy anymore? Because justice is about truth, fighting for what is right for us. Not in a physical way, but knowing that if we do the right thing, everything will work out at the right time. You guys have the Wheel of Fortune. Source is saying everything will align at the right time as long as you have the courage to go after what you want. Keep putting the work into it until you master it. Look at certain situations that are not serving you anymore. There's a lot of new aces that are getting ready to be rebirthed, but have the courage to keep putting work into what you want. This is investing in it every day or every once a week. Just keep nurturing something that you want to happen, because Source is telling me you are pulling it in, Sagittarians, but it's your belief system that's going to bring it towards you. Wow, what a beautiful reading for Sagittarians. Beautiful. I'm going to give you the Sagittarius Lucky Bell. You guys, that was beautiful. There were some big messages in there. You guys, I just want to bring one thing up. This is education. So this is telling me there's a new light going off inside of you and new information is coming your way with a new moon for new beginnings. But that light is your own golden energy of what you want to create because you have the dream catcher. The High Priestess is under the deck. Now it's time for some angel messages. Master angels, the highest of highest vibrations. If you can say anything to Sagittarius today about their reading, these are the Archangel Powered Tarot cards. I would love 3, it's never a coincidence, of the strongest messages for Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'll do 1 or 2 more. What would you like to say to Sagittarius today? Thank you, Master Angels. Thank you. It was like it wanted to pop out and it said, nope, I'll wait that one for next time. Underneath the deck is the 9 of Michael. Angel Michael's giving you the 9. I always read 1 under the deck. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. That's right. Amen, Angel Michael. That is beautiful. We must focus our thoughts on what we desire. We need to let go of any kind of worry or regret or how's it going to happen. Let the universe handle it. Let our guides handle it. They'll lead us in the right direction. I do have the Emperor. That's beautiful. Archangel Uriel. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of situations and your ambitious plans. The Emperor would never give up. It's about your power and your courage and your determination. Now, Page of Gabriel, Page of Fire, beautiful. Angel Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Follow your passions. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Oh, Sagittarians. It's beautiful. Okay, who's next? They gave you the 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities and look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. We always must seek out other possibilities and believe in the magic in life. Remember the fairy sitting on the eggs, your field of dreams. Last card is the 10 of Ariel. Angel Ariel has given you the 10. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of early retirement. I put the early in there. A rich and rewarding family life. How about if we start to focus on the things we're grateful for? You know, the more energy we put into being grateful for what we have instead of ungrateful for how things are turning out, the more energy we put into being grateful for what we do have, the universe always works with us. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Your worry is unnecessary. Take charge of your own life, Sagittarians. Go after what you want and get ready for some new excitement and new adventures. Love your reading today, Sagittarians. Love you, love you, love you. You guys, I hope that helped you today. It was beautiful. A lot of big messages in there for you. Now, you guys have a blessed weekend. You know, find your place of harmony and peace and know that there's something beautiful that's going to push you in a new direction. You're going to have to drive. You're just going to start to go after it. But remember, your optimism is going to give you more courage. And let the wheel align everything at the perfect time. Beautiful. Okay, love crossing now. So whatever flows out, I was going to say whatever rides out. Love crossing, I'm just going to look. I don't know where we're going. It could be new love. It could be old love. It could be somebody you're dealing with. It could be a family member. It could be a sister. It could be a friend. I'll just whatever comes out. So you guys, if you're in good places and good spaces, have a blessed weekend, and I will see you next time. For the Sagittarians out there dealing with somebody who's messing with my Sagittarians. Now, Ace of Swords, a new truth about something here. Somebody's having one. Scorpio transformation. So that's really heavy energy transformation. It's someone who's going through a dark night of the soul, but they're having a lot of new truths about something about them. That's what I feel. Like, you know, sometimes we go through things in life, because I don't take sides. And some of these energies can be reversed. About things in our life that we got caught up in it, and it's just not fitting us anymore. Like it's a dark night of their own soul. Love crossing energies my Sagittarians have been dealing with. What would you like to show me about the love crossing? Love crossing energies for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you. Anything else? That's all I need. You see that? How Sagittarians? Oh, you're in their energies. The Knight of Love. Someone says, okay, so let's just go over it real quick before I keep going. But the Knight of Love is telling me somebody has very romantic feelings for you. There's something in their heart that they still feel. Like they still want something. This person has very warm love in their heart for you. Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, again, is telling me someone's having a lot of wake-up calls about what's most important to them. I feel this person's been in denial about their heart. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I feel it. I have the Fool, Five of Swords, and the Hermit is sideways. So I'm not gonna go by signs, but that is Virgo energy, Aries, Aquarius energy. But you guys, the Fool is someone who wants to take a leap of faith forward right now in their energies. They want to just do what makes them happy. They have a very carefree energy. But there's a lot of things going on with this person that is just stopping them in their tracks, because I have the Hermit sideways. You guys, the Five of Swords is an icky card. It's just like word manipulation, negative seeds, things people say to us, things that we can replay in our mind ourselves. It's like this person wants to take a leap forward. They want to, right now, maybe they are just doing what makes them happy, but it's almost like I feel they're running away from something that they need to stop and look at, because they have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Love, and then the Hermit is sideways. So this person has to take a time out and look at something that they keep doing to themselves. I feel this person's in complete denial about something, but they're not going to be for long. And that's really what I feel. There you are, Sagittarius, and I have beautiful Taurus energy, the Hierophant. So that's a big commitment, and that is somebody who wants a commitment, wants something more in life. You know, and you're sideways, and it could be their own energy of someone who doesn't have the patience to stay committed to something. Why do I feel, because here comes the Queen of Earth sideways, so that tells me a lot. And the last card out is they can't leave something that they still feel attached to, even though it's not working with them anymore. You guys, the Eight of Cups is things that once made us happy, but it's not making them happy anymore, and it's starting to take away their own self-worth. I feel whoever you've been dealing with is in complete denial, but they're not so much in denial anymore, because they're starting to have a lot of wake-up calls about the things in their life that are leaving them out of balance. They want more, they're committed to having more, but at the same time, they have to realize that there's something they're going through right now that is teaching them about the Queen of Earth, which is a big queen, you guys, male or female, but that Queen of Earth is sideways, a little unstable, not realizing that they still keep going back to something that the shoe doesn't fit anymore. Because the Eight of Cups is telling me somebody can't emotionally leave something behind, but I will say, it could be about a lot of things, you guys, that they're having a lot of new truths about what's most important to them. And I feel that they're just having a hard time breaking away from some negative seeds that keep implanting them in their mind. So I would say that your person right now is starting to see the light, because the Hermit sideways, it's a very beautiful energy about our wisdom. And the Eight of Cups sideways, who this person is starting to see something that it's not making them as happy as they once thought it was going to. They're starting to have a wake-up call about something. Now, let's look at their intentions towards you. It's a general reading, you guys. I can't tap into everybody's energies, but I do feel somebody here knows that it's time to leave something behind, that they're not being 100% honest with themselves, but they are looking. Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Well, that big queen. Four of Pentacles is blocked energy. I don't know what I'm feeling yet. That was a little odd. Intentions coming in for Sagittarius love. Let's see what their intentions are in the next few weeks. Because the beginning of November, we're in a retrograde. That's right. You know what that means. Everybody from the past wants to come back. It still feels connected. But let's look. Love crossing intentions for the next few weeks for Sagittarius. Thank you. Strongest. Love crossing intentions coming in for Sagittarius. Next few weeks. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, very immature. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Okay, what am I feeling here? Two eights right off the bat, huh? This is their intentions in the next few weeks, okay? Because I have a Page of Cups, that itty-bitty page. Very young love energy, but you know, the Eight of Cups is finally upright, and it's with the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody's going to be putting more work into something in the next few weeks about wanting to leave something old behind to get to their wish fulfillment. This is very young emotional energy. It's very, like, you know, when, I'm just going to say what I feel. When somebody doesn't know what they really want, but yet they know they have to put more work into leaving something old behind that isn't fulfilling them, it's almost like they want new and they're just all eager, because this is like the energy of a 12-year-old. They want something more, Sagittarians. Ace of Pentacles. Very charismatic night. I feel this person wants to put more work in trying to create something with you. Three of Pentacles. And they're starting to see the truth of something. The Page of Swords is new, inquisitive air energy, but it's someone who's starting to think a lot about you. Watching you, thinking about you. This person is having like a wake-up call. I can't see all the cards. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. The Five of Wands, the Lovers, and Strength and Courage. So now this person in the next few weeks is realizing that, you know, the Lovers is about our free will and connections in love readings, but this is a person who's realizing that they have to make a choice, and I feel they're stepping up to the place with their own strength and courage, but they have free will. This person's getting tired of feeding other energies that's creating friction in their own life. It's really what I'm feeling. I feel this person is dying for change. They want change. They're ready for change. Because there's something they keep going back to that's not making them happy anymore. It doesn't even feel right anymore. I have the Four of Swords in reverse. I have the Ten of Cups upright. And then I have the Moon. So the Moon is sideways, a lot of unsureness, a lot of fogginess. But I feel like this person really is starting to look at the things in their life that are going to create their own happiness. Like, you know, we have to make choices. We all do. And sometimes people go through things that they keep going back to that isn't fulfilling them, or they feel chained to it in some way. But this person is definitely having a wake-up call about something in their life that they have to put more work in to get towards their Nine of Cups. Because I have the Two of Cups sideways, and then I have the Two of Swords, crossroads. And I have it with the Lovers. So this is what I want to say, Sagittarius. This person has to make their own choices about something. But if I had to speculate on how I'm feeling right now, I would say this person is going to take a chance at something with you to see if it helps them feel better. Because I almost feel like this person has been going back and forth about something in their life that isn't fulfilling them. But it's truly you that's fulfilling their heart. But they're having a hard time leaving something behind. So in the next few weeks, I would say this person wants to go towards something that they feel is going to create more happiness. They have a lot of unsureness and they have a lot of fears they need to get over. I feel this person's going to put more work into something with you in the next few weeks to see if there's something here that can push this forward in a new direction. Now, what you do with that is up to you, because I don't get involved in those things. I would say if somebody, we all make mistakes, you guys. There's not a person on this planet that doesn't make mistakes. But if you keep going through the same thing over and over and over with somebody, you know, make sure that before you jump in, they're all in 110%. You know, make sure they prove to you that they're ready for change and they want change. And if this is someone who keeps doing you dirty, then you hold out for what you want, because we have more than one soulmate, that your next soulmate is waiting in line. All we have to do is learn to raise our own frequency and vibration. And that's when we attract our next soulmate, you guys. We attract it. You know, and this is from my own lessons in life. This is what I've learned and taught myself. Well, besides my upbringing. But you guys, this is beautiful. So I just want to say to you, I love you. I hope your reading today helped you. Know what you deserve. Keep putting the energy into what you want. Go after it, Sagittarians, slow and steady, one step at a time. It's going to open a lot of new doors, and a lot of new chapters in your life are ready to begin for your own happiness and new beginnings. All right, you guys, we're leaving this here. Have a blessed day, an amazing weekend. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time.